Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Whoa Productions. And tonight we're going to be, this is actually take 3 on world events. So we're going to give this one more try, and if not, we'll have to try it another way, or just don't do it at all. So, world events. Yeah, man. The world seems to be falling apart, right? I mean, watch the news. Donald Trump bombed Syria. They're wanting to do a World War III type thing. Australia's on fire. Earthquakes are everywhere. One's in Nashville, Tennessee, I understand. And, you know, what's going on here? You know, the world is going bonkers, but there is really, and especially now, if you want to check out this guy, Everything New Under the Sun, he does some pretty good stuff on Bible prophecy. He knows a little bit more than I do because he watches the news. I don't. I mean, probably need to do a little bit better in that aspect, but I got him to do that for me. So, but there is something in the air that someone has got to come fix everything. You know, there are so many people that have so many different positions. Which one's right? Who knows? But in Matthew chapter 24, the disciples ask Jesus, when are you coming and what are the signs that we should be looking for? And like Jesus always does, he tells them the signs and when he is coming. One of the signs is... sorry, I had a choke there, a tickle there. One of the signs is that there will be earthquakes, famines in diverse places, and wars and rumors of wars. That's one of the signs of the times. And if you really think about it, Australia is in a major famine because of the fire, and I mean, I think that actually sounded great in my mind, but now saying it aloud, it kind of sounds stupid, so sorry about that. So, I don't know, it's just, I just think that things are lining up for a world leader. Now, Daniel chapter 9, verse 27. He will make a covenant with many. Well, we're going to talk a little bit about the he in this little passage. So, he is a prince that shall come, and he is going to... Okay, well, let's say that the Syria guys are going to bomb America, wipe America out, or whatever. But before they do that, this guy's going to come up and say, put his hands up in the air and say, all right, guys, stop it. Stop. No. Quit. Guys, let's settle this like actual, factual human beings. Okay? Let's, tell you what. Here's a treaty for peace. And this is going to be a worldwide peace. This guy is going to fix all the world problems in a lot of people's minds. But this guy is going to be none other than... Well, let's check out Daniel chapter 9 and let's see what this he is and what does he do and all that. And also we'll be checking out Daniel chapter Revelation chapter 6, I believe it is. So let's go to Daniel chapter 9 real quick. Well, we got it here, and it says, we're going to be starting in verse 24. And I'll be breaking this down for you. 70 weeks are determined upon thy people and unto thy holy city to finish the transgression and to make an end of sins and to make reconciliation for iniquity and to bring in everlasting righteousness and to seal up the vision and prophecy and to anoint the most holy. Well, and guys, correct me if I'm wrong, he hadn't been anointed King of Kings yet. Jesus hasn't, so that's something that needs to be fulfilled right there. In Daniel so Daniel 9:25 says, Know therefore and understand that from the going forth of the commandment to restore and to rebuild and to build Jerusalem unto Messiah the Prince shall be 7 weeks and 62 weeks. The street shall be built again, and the wall even in the troublous times. Man. Verse 26 says, And after 62 weeks, Messiah will be cut off. Jesus was killed, but not for himself, because he wasn't killed for himself. He sacrificed him as a ransom to save us. And the people of the prince that shall come shall destroy the city and the sanctuary, and the end thereof shall be with the flood, and unto the end of the war of desolations are determined. And he, well, who's the he? Could this he be the prince that shall come? Well, let's see. If you follow this chart that you're hopefully familiar with by now in this what on earth study we're doing, post-trib, pre-wrath. Little before we go any further, and I'll cover this later with Luke because I want to really talk to him about it, but Matthew 24:29 says, Immediately after the tribulation of those days, the sun will be darkened, and the moon will not give its light, and then you see the sign of the Son of Man coming in the clouds with power and great glory. Verses after that, Jesus himself, if you have a red letter Bible, check out that verse, that he makes a claim that not even I know, but it's the angels in heaven. The angels in heaven don't know. Only God the Father knows. Hello? Jesus knows now he's in heaven. You see, and God, forgive me if I'm wrong, I think that when Jesus was on earth, he was barely lower than the angels. Because he had to enter into a fleshly body, and so therefore but Jesus was God in the flesh. But again, I don't I'm speculating right now, but who knows? It's a amazing thought to think about. If you really think about it, you could go really lose your mind pretty quickly on the Trinity doctrine, which is 100% true and scientifically accurate. Let's say if you went to your freezer and got out an ice cube. There are three things that are happening simultaneously once the ice cube exits the freezer. The gases from the top, you can't see the gases, but immediately it starts to liquefy, and then you got the solid. So you got solid, liquid, and gas, 3 in 1, same ice cube. But anyway, I love that. I love that illustration. But anyway, so that's that. So the post-tribulation position is still heavy with me. Post-trib, pre-wrath. But anyway, that's something that just struck me pretty. Yeah, it's pretty cool if you think about it like in that aspect. Now, Jesus said that we cannot know the day or the hour. But could we, by any chance, know the time or the season? Or the month? The month or the season? So, anyway, that's my theory. But he is a prince that shall come, and he will be none other than the Antichrist. And that's where we're going to be waiting to see if that will actually happen or whatnot. A friend of mine said, and put it perfectly, if pre-tribulation, mid-tribulation, or post-tribulation, what about... A lot of people worry about that position, but what if you are driving down the road and get hit by a bus and you die then? The main point of Revelations and end times is be ready. Are you a part of the body of Christ? Hope so. It's an amazing thing, and I pray that these videos and Bible studies and whatever they will truly bless you. So anyway, like and subscribe, and we will see you next time.